Good day everyone, I welcome you all to the final episode of our Elite Fire Software tutorial series. In this video, we'll be doing our calculation process. Having designed for our pipe data, where we work with our pipe layout from the AutoCAD design. The next process, as I've said earlier, is that you come to your project. We've done the general project data, likewise the pipe data. Okay, so we still have the node data. Ordinarily, what node data is for is that for some people, or let me just say for most people, the pipe data is somehow complicated. So in case you want to edit, you can actually use the node to access your data. So you can see in our project, here is it, in our pipe data here. We have node 1 from node 1 to 10. I have 10 here. So here in the project, so you can see I'm having 10 nodes. So you can actually access and modify your pipes through the nodes. So let's now proceed to the project calculation. Our calculation interface comprises of 4 sections. We have the demand and supply sections, likewise the option, imbalance, and the oscillation damping factor. So let me just give an overview. For the calculation comment, in case you want a description on your calculation report, so the description will just show on every pages of your report. And here in our section 1 is our calculation mode, where we either calculate for the demand or the supply. So we do use the demand in case you want to determine your flow requirement, which is actually what we often use fire calculation software for. So let's click on the drop down menu here. So for the minimum acceptable pressure for a system is 7 psi as specified by NFPA. So you can actually go beyond it, but let's just restrict our design here. And for the minimum desired density, it works with the system type you are designing for. You know, we are designing for a light hazard, so you can just specify 0.1 between 0.1 between 0.07 to 0.1. So we'll go with the maximum, which is 0.1. So having specified the two, you just have to come to the other section here, which is the option. So here we have the automatic picking calculation, and what we actually do use it for is that in case you divide your layout into different sections, like in the former video when I was explaining A, B, C, etc. So it will help you determine the section that has the highest demand. But since in our project here, we are not having sections, we are not having groups rather, so it's of no benefit to our calculation. Another cell here is that if you are to ignore a pump boost, so we are ignoring it here. And finally is our residual pressure estimate, but the best advice is that just leave it. We now proceed to the third section, which is the imbalance. And ordinarily for every fire software, the imbalance is 0.5 psi, while the final section is the oscillation damping factor. You don't really have any issue with this section soon, so you can use 5 or let's use 6. What we do use this one for is just to hasten our calculation process. So let's just use 6, and you will finally calculate for your design. So here is our calculation schedule. Likewise, here is our pipe sizing constraint for fire pipe sizing calculation. although is of no use since we've already specified our pipe sizes in our AutoCAD project, and here is the solution, which is our major concern. Another thing I want to chip in is that if probably you run your calculation here and the solution doesn't prompt up, that means there are error in your design specifications. So this is our design solution, and the main concern is that how to export our design calculation into PDF or probably our AutoCAD project. And that one is actually simple. So you come to your report section here, create a report option, and you can actually modify your options around here. So I won't like to go deep in these sections. So you customize your report and you can finally print your project report over here. So here is the summary of our project. So I believe this is actually a good snippet in understanding the design process of Elite Fire software. If you find this video educational, you can contact me in case you have any issue while handling your own project. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next class.